Davante Adams has been considered an elite receiver in the NFL for the past several years, but with his very impressive performance throughout this entire season, now the question is he the best wide receiver in the entire NFL? So, in today's video, we'll be talking about Davante Adams, his skills, and whether or not he is the best. Let's get right into it. If you have not already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos multiple times a week and I just really appreciate the support. But anyways, getting right into things, Davante Adams, pretty much since he entered the league, has been one of the top-notch receivers in the NFL. He's had some massive production for the Green Bay Packers over the years, and especially this season with how dominant he has been, he has really put his name into the conversation for best wide receiver in the entire NFL. Just to put into perspective how dominant a season it has been for Davante Adams, let's go through where he ranks in some of the receiving categories. First of all, he is first in yards per game, easily first in touchdowns on the season and touchdowns per game, obviously. He's also first in yards after catch among receivers and targets per game among receivers as well. He's also second in receptions in the entire NFL, and he is top 5 in total yards among receivers, and this is all with him having missed 2 games during the season. So even with him having missed a couple of games and having a few less games than most of the other receivers in the NFL, he is still first in most major receiving categories, and if he isn't first, he is top 3 or top 5. But obviously stats don't tell the whole story. Stats do not make a receiver the best receiver by themselves, but Davante also has the skills and the assets, all of the things that you want to back him up that go along with the stats, and in my opinion make him a legit candidate for best receiver in the NFL. In my opinion, he's one of the best route runners in the entire NFL. I don't think he is the best. I think there are a few guys who are better than him, maybe Calvin Ridley, Keenan Allen, but he is up there with the elite route runners in the NFL. And to go along with his route running, he also has great hands, great speed, and like I mentioned before, he leads the entire NFL in yards after catch, so he is also a dynamic playmaker with the ball in his hands. There's really not a lot you can criticize about Davante Adams' game. The only thing that people try to say to take away from the accomplishments that Davante Adams has had and the great season and seasons in the past that he has had is that he has teamed up with an all-time great and with probably the MVP of this NFL season, Aaron Rodgers, who throws him the ball a ton. Obviously, he leads the league in targets per game, but I don't think that this is just because he is teamed with Aaron Rodgers that he has been putting up these amazing numbers and had these amazing performances. Sure, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and he was easily the best quarterback in the NFL this season, but Davante Adams was a big reason for Aaron Rodgers' success. It's kind of like that Tom Brady and Bill Belichick argument, which one needs the other most. I think it is a mutually beneficial relationship, and I think that both of them kind of feed off of each other and make each other better. During the few games that Davante Adams sat out due to injury this season, the Packers offense did not look nearly as explosive as it did with him on the field. And this is not because the Packers offense is bad, it is just because Davante Adams is that good. There are other very good receivers on the Packers team. Valdes-Scantling leads the entire league in yards per catch. He is a big playmaker. They also have a very good tight end in Robert Tonyan, and even though he was injured during most of the season, Lazard is also another very talented receiver to go along with Aaron Jones, who is one of the better running backs in the NFL as well. And even with all of these talented guys to team up with a Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, their offense still just did not look the same without Davante Adams, and that speaks, in my opinion, to just how important he is to this Green Bay Packers offense. In my opinion, Davante Adams is one of the best in every aspect of receiving. I don't think that he's the clear best guy at any one thing, but his well-rounded game makes him almost impossible to guard. He's not the very best route runner, but he's one of the best. He doesn't have the best hands in the NFL, but he does have some of the best. He is not the most dynamic playmaker with the ball with yards after catch, even though he did lead the league, but he is one of the best, and I think that this is what makes him so good. He's a threat no matter where you put him, no matter what situation it is. Davante Adams is just an all-around beast who can do a little bit of everything, and that is why I think, at least this season, he easily was the best receiver in the NFL, and I wouldn't be surprised if going forward in the next couple seasons, he continues to be the best receiver in the NFL. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about Davante Adams. Let me know if you think he is the best receiver in the NFL, and if not, where does he rank on your list? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, add, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one.